Uh, a main part of NMOD is TIA. That's a surveillance technology, total information awareness. It puts fields down on the planet and allows imaging in through wall, through roof, through everything, through you, down into the ground. Earth penetrating tomography can go down a quarter mile at least that we know of. Supposedly it can sense sounds with great acuity. Um, a point that needs to be addressed and that is very important is for inventors, people who are creative and innovate and invent in their workshop. The government feels an interest in this because this is how they remain the government. They keep a military edge, especially here in America, and they can weaponize just about anything. This has been shown. The only way the inventor can keep his inventions secret these days is to not make them, just to do not do them. And with some of the chips and some of the invasive technologies having to do with mind control, there's possibilities that even that might not be the only way to protect the invention. And of course, then the government has won because no one's getting the invention and the inventor is stuck in poverty and this innovation dies. A lot of it is to kill innovation. They know that free information and innovation is dangerous to tyranny. And they are little tyrants. They're little tin gods. They don't have anything going for them as far as intellect, or they've been given everything on a silver platter, born with the silver spoon in their mouth, blah, blah, blah. You know the whole story. It's just the dull, banal drumbeat of history over and over again. Nepotism eats us up from the inside out. And it's just the way it is, you know, and I can't actually see any way out of it. There has to be a way out of it. Perhaps when the AIs get here, they'll help us get out of it. But by that time, they'll be in the phone lines, and then we'll all be dead. Now, this appears to be happening already, but that's another story. You couple that with the satellites and NMOD and the antenna and the wireless, and you can really, really find yourself in a science fiction scenario that is not fiction any longer. Back to inventions. A lot of the TIA technology, the spy technology, is, of course, they say to deter terrorism, to keep people from terrorizing the government. Well, they're terrorized over the littlest things. If you say, I don't like those people and I'd like to see them booted out of there, that's terrorism as far as they're concerned, and they can label you a terrorist, and they do. Now, this one man who was supposedly involved in a bombing, and they had like 250 counts on him, they kept him in a torture situation for many years, just went through court here in the United States, and there was one out of those 250 counts they were able to get him on, and it was minor. It had nothing to do with anything they said. The whole Bush thing was just a way to terrorize people in the name of anti-terrorism. Okay, and everybody needs to see that. You know, they're just a bunch of Jesus freaks with delusions of grandeur, and they're ignorant as hell.